This episode is brought to you by 28mobile.com. Be sure to check them out for all your unlocked smartphone purchasing needs, including the OnePlus One. Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Justin here, and welcome to the unboxing of the OnePlus One, a smartphone that has been getting a ton of attention lately. Mostly because it is a smartphone with flagship specs and features, but comes in at a price less than half of most of the regular flagships currently out there. It prices in at $299 for the 16GB model and $349 for the 64GB model. And also not to forget, it is currently very hard to come across one. So first let's dive into the specs. It is powered by a Snapdragon 801 quad-core processor clocked in at 2.5 GHz. It features 3 gigs of RAM, a 5.5-inch Full HD display, a 3100 mAh battery, a 13 megapixel camera that is capable of recording 4K video, and also 4G LTE worldwide. And just by looking at the packaging, it is absolutely beautiful. They have presented it in an amazing way. The nice red and white really complements each other, and the accessories are rather unique as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this thing up, and I've been waiting a very long time to get my hands on this. And just a little bit of a hint, there will be a giveaway coming up soon, hopefully. So the first thing you're going to be greeted with is the device itself, and I actually got my model from 28mobile.com, so this is a Chinese variant. So looking at the back there, I do have it in the white. It also comes in a sandstone black, as you may have seen around. So let's just set that aside and take a look at some of its accessories. So the first thing you're greeted with is the cable and also the SIM eject tool, which has a very nice sleeve that you can keychain so that you'll never lose it and always have it with you. And it also comes with a very unique USB cable, very stylish and kind of matches the color scheme, and it is also a flat cable, so I guess it does make it a little bit harder to tangle. And there's just your instruction manual. So closing that, we also have one separate packaging, and that is just your USB to wall adapter for the American chargers. So there it is, and although it is a pretty typical charger, I'm sure everyone has seen that before. It again really matches the color and design scheme of the OnePlus One. Now that we've got the device out, the first thing I want to do is just boot it up, set it up for you guys, give you a very quick look. And for those who didn't know already, this does run CyanogenMod 11S, which gives you an incredible amount of customizability. So first up, you do have the OnePlus One logo, and let's just wait for this thing to boot up. Give it a few seconds here. And the first thing it is going to ask you is the language, which in my case is English Canada. After that, you're able to sign into your Google account if you would like. I'm just going to skip that so don't waste any of your time. You can also enter your SIM card and your CyanogenMod account if applicable, and also location settings. If you didn't know, you can also have the choice of an on-screen or a touch capacitive button on this in case you want to just kind of save on the screen space. And also your date and time settings, I'm just going to skip through this as well and give you guys a first look at CyanogenMod 11S. So I'll definitely say that it was a very quick setup and you're good to go, and now we're welcome into CyanogenMod 11. So CyanogenMod gives you a ton of customizability. You can change the themes even and give your device a really personal touch. Taking a look at the menus, of course everything is extremely smooth, and there's just your notification tab and quick toggle settings, and to be honest, I could definitely already see the reminiscence of stock Android, which I'm sure a lot of people really like. I would almost say it feels like stock Android with more customizability. This is my first time with CyanogenMod 11S, and literally what you're seeing on screen here is my first time kind of playing around with it. Going back to the quick toggle settings, you also have some options going along the top of your notification bar, so it really doesn't get in your way. And moving on to the settings, once again, it seems pretty much like stock Android. And CyanogenMod is something that millions and millions of people have used and installed on their devices to kind of get a stock Android experience on any device. And going into the themes menu, there's quite a few options in terms of downloading and purchasing themes to give your device a different experience if you ever get bored of the look and feel of it, as well as the icons, etc. But other than that, I don't really have much to say. It is my very first time using CyanogenMod as to what you're seeing here, so hopefully I'll have a few days to kind of get used to it and talk about it in my future videos, and also the final review coming up. So taking a look at the physical hardware and design, here I do have the silk white, and it is also coming in sandstone black, currently in the 64GB model. The finish is overall very smooth plastic. It is also removable to reveal your 3100 mAh battery, and they are also coming out with wood finishes on the 22nd. You also have a 13 megapixel camera that is capable of recording 4K video, and I often have to remind myself that this device was only $300. And I'm definitely very anxious to test out the camera and also video recording capabilities in possibly a future video. And on the front, you do have your 5.5 inch 1080p Full HD JDI display with IPS technology. And from first looks, I definitely think it looks pretty good. Taking a look at the side of the device, you'll also notice that the removable back actually wraps around the whole thing and the volume rockers are built into it. So once you change the back of the device, it definitely gives it a whole new look and feel. That comes in at 8.9 millimeters thick and weighs in at 162 grams. So that's pretty much it for this unboxing and first look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and of course be sure to expect many comparison and tests, and of course the full review of the OnePlus One. And if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for some more coverage, and I'll see you all in the next video.